25,000 rules about commas.
Well, not really.
Shh! Don't ruin my moment. Commas in our sentences. Their job is separating elements. And there's 26 comma rules that separate. Have commas split and separate sentences. Use them between a business name and abbreviations between a personal name and abbreviations. Commas. In 3 or more items, use a comma after every one. Comma. Except for the last one. In between 2 adjectives that modify the same noun, use commas. In this sentence I have. In this sentence I have. In this sentence I have. There are times when you do not use commas. Do not use commas after adjectives of size, shape, age, or even numbers. Do not use a comma then. To set off words of direct address like a name or a title, use a comma. Non-essential clauses or phrases are set off or surrounded by commas. A parenthetical expression must be surrounded, set off by commas. Common parenthetical expressions include, I suppose, furthermore, and by the way, in fact, however. Interjections, adverb clauses, or introductory words, and verbal phrases use a comma after those words. But please do not use a comma after a subject, phrase, or clause. And you know the rules, so go show them who's using commas. If your sentence has a prepositional phrase and there's more than one preposition used, then put a comma after the prepositional phrase and your sentence is right. But if your prepositional phrase is short, you shouldn't put a comma after that part of the sentence. If you start a sentence with a phrase like in summer, and you put a comma so people think that that's okay, but that's not right. In a compound sentence with 2 independent clauses, before the coordinating conjunction, you must put a comma. And in a direct quotation, use a comma after an explanatory word. Do you want to look dumb? Or do English teachers so small-minded? No! And say he has comma. Hey, could you help me with my homework? I don't understand this part. And I said yes, 'cause he used a comma. Do not use commas to separate verb phrases of compound predicates because they are not independent clauses. They don't even need a comma. So for example, everybody shouted and screamed, "All right, Carro, win! Let's use commas again. Punish me the way you did then. Mark me off for grammar just away from this school and the gloom and the doom and the boom. Comma! Don't use a comma when writing a date if only the month and year are given. Only use a comma to separate the date from the year. And don't use a comma in a sentence with an essential appositive. Who told you you're allowed to use bad grammar?
Use a comma.
Commas, use a comma.
After the year.
Commas, use a comma.
If the date is
Commas, use a comma.
part of the sentence.
Commas, use a comma.
Like on June
Commas,
7th,
use a comma.
2016,
Commas, use a comma.
a video was made.
Commas, use a comma. Use a comma. If your sentence has an appositive that is non-essential, put a comma before and after that appositive. An appositive is a phrase that adds information to a noun or pronoun. Just make sure when you use a non-essential appositive, you use a comma. In numbers of 3 or more digits, some very large numbers to start. Every 3 digits from the right, use a comma. After every third digit, please use a comma. Use a comma. Use a comma. Zip codes and phone numbers just happen to be exceptions to the rule. Exceptions to the rule. Otherwise, please use commas. Years and house numbers are also exceptions to this rule.
If and yet is part of a sentence, use a comma after each item, except if it's between a state and the zip code. There would be no comma between Maine and 04613. Hi!
Use commas to separate the name of a city or a town and the name of its state, country, or province. Use commas after the greeting of a friendly letter and after the closing of a friendly or business letter. We make things clearer like comma, 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 ka-ding-ding-ding-dong. We separate words as shoo-up, comma, comma, yippity-boom-de-boom, chang-chang, chang-chang, shabop. That's the way it should be. Commas, yeah!
Don't ruin my moment. My moment.
We make things together.
Commas, commas, commas! Commas, commas, commas! Commas in our sentences. Commas in our sentences. Separate. Have commas split and separate sentences. Commas, 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 commas. Use a comma.
Yeah.
Are you ready? 'Cause I'm comma at you.